Hey guys, this is the Adventures of Sardinas. Check out our newest video of our 8-day river cruise in Bordeaux, France, the wine capital of the world. We were excited to take this cruise with Viking River Cruises. We appreciate wine and sought to expand our knowledge of French wines. So what a better place to visit than Bordeaux, a region renowned for producing exquisite wines. This was our fourth river cruise with Viking. Their exceptional service is the reason we keep coming back. We boarded a riverboat, the Viking Forseti, at around 3 p.m. We got checked in, settled into our stateroom, and had time to explore Bordeaux before dinner. About a 20-minute walk from the port is Cite Du Vin, a wine museum dedicated to wine, showcasing its history, culture, and production from around the world. The museum showcases interactive exhibits, videos, wine-related seminars, sensory displays, and presentations pertaining to the history and production of wine. For more information about Cite Du Vin, I'll place the link to the museum's website in the description. If you like our video, give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Our tickets included a wine tasting of one glass of wine served at the Belvedere on the 8th floor, where you are treated to a panoramic view of the city of Bordeaux. It's time to head back to our riverboat to enjoy our dinner. After dinner, we walked to Place de la Bourse, a historic square and one of Bordeaux's most iconic landmarks. Day 2 in Bordeaux, and we're excited to do the panoramic excursion. But first, breakfast. The main dining room on the Forseti offered a wonderful selection of pastries, a buffet with an array of hot and cold items, and an omelette bar. You can also find breakfast favorites such as Eggs Benedict on the menu. This morning, we will embark on a Bordeaux panoramic excursion, which entails a guided motor coach tour of Bordeaux's historical Old Town, followed by a walking tour. Bordeaux is known for its architectural and cultural heritage. With over 360 historical monuments, it has the second highest number of registered monuments in France, after Paris. Following our guided tour, we were given several hours to explore Bordeaux on our own. Bordeaux is known for its signature pastry, the cannelé, a small pastry flavored with rum and vanilla with a soft custardy center and a dark caramelized crust, and it's delicious. A must-see in Bordeaux is Monument aux Girondins, a fountain symbolizing liberty and struggle for democratic ideals of the Girondists during the French Revolution. When in Bordeaux, it's essential to taste the local wines. With numerous wine bars offering an array of wines from various regions, selecting the ideal place can be challenging. We went to Le Bar à Vin, which offered a selection of wines from all Bordeaux appellations. If you need to purchase wines to bring back with you, consider visiting L'Intendant, a truly exceptional shop. As we sail the Garonne River en route to Libourne, France, allow me to highlight some activities on the riverboat Sundeck. As we got closer to Libourne, it was about 90 degrees outside, and these guys had a great way to cool off on the Dordogne River. After dinner, there was an informative presentation by the wine educator Jamie, A Journey Through Taste, a presentation about food and wine pairing and their ability to enhance each other's flavors. We are in Libourne, France, and ready for an exciting day. This morning, we have a guided walking tour of the town of Libourne, and in the afternoon, a shore excursion for a guided walking tour in Saint-Émilion, one of the principal red wine areas of Bordeaux. Our tour guide is here, and we're all ready to go. Allons-y! Libourne is an English Bastide town and serves as the winemaking capital of northern Gironde. This once fortified town now serves as home to the largest fresh seafood markets in the area. During our walking tour, our guide introduced us to stumbling stones. They're small metal badges that honored the Jewish people deported by Nazi Germany during World War II. On our walking tour, we were fortunate enough to encounter Libourne's open-air market in the town's historic center, where vendors were selling produce, cheeses, local artisan products, and clothing. We heard about a sacred relic that is displayed at the Église Saint-Jean-Baptiste. This church is home to the Holy Thorn, a wooden thorn that came from the crown of thorns that was placed on Jesus Christ's head before being crucified. It's beautifully displayed in a locked case, but is open to the public to view. After lunch, we boarded the motor coach that would take us to Saint-Émilion, one of the premier growing regions of red wine grapes in Bordeaux. Saint-Émilion is the renowned home of some of the world's most esteemed wineries, including Chateau Cheval Blanc, Chateau Angelus, and Chateau Pavie, to name a select few. This village's rich history dates back to the Roman era, with significant religious and historical importance. Saint-Émilion's picturesque architecture, lined with steep cobblestone streets, medieval ruins, Romanesque churches, and stunning views of surrounding vineyards, make it a must-visit destination for an enchanting experience in France. We had a wonderful tour in Saint-Émilion. We wish we could have stayed a little longer to soak in more of its beauty, culture, and wine.
Il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose.
After dinner at the ship's lounge, we were entertained by a trio of talented local musicians.
Regarde les Joseph, les cheveux résonnants, ici et là, on ira donc mon tour. Maman les espère, le barbecue de blanc, je lève un jour un jour.
It's day 4 of our river cruise, and this morning we're in Bourg, France to do a guided walking tour. Bourg is a small picturesque town located on the banks of the Dordogne River. Its rich history dates back 2,000 years when it was settled by the Romans. The town was invaded by Visigoths, ravaged by the Normans, fortified by the English, and has been visited by no fewer than 4 kings. Today, Bourg serves as a quiet tourist destination imbued with the allure of 18th century houses, medieval streets and relics, and the beauty of the chateau gardens. During our wine tasting at Maison du Vin in Bourg, the wines we tasted from Côte de Bourg appellation were exceptional, yet more affordable than wines from Bordeaux. After our tour in Bourg, we went back to the Viking Forseti to enjoy lunch during our short sail to our next port, Blaye, France. Our afternoon guided land excursion was in the town of Blaye to visit the Citadel de Blaye, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Citadel de Blaye is a military base constructed between 1685 to 1689, built by the orders of King Louis XIV to protect Bordeaux upstream on the Garonne River. When doing this excursion, make sure to wear comfortable shoes, as the pathway leading to the entrance of the Citadel is a steep grade made of cobblestone. On the way to the top of the Citadel, check out the featured exhibits showcasing Marc Chagall's works. At the top of the Citadel, there are still military equipment including a cannon, sentry lookout points, and a stunning view of the Gironde. Today, as a UNESCO Heritage Site, the Citadel de Blaye features artisan shops, restaurants, a hotel, and even a vineyard within its walls. Because we have sailed with Viking before, we were invited to attend a cocktail party at the ship's lounge for Viking Explorer Society members. After a well-deserved cocktail party, it was time for dinner. After dinner, we went to the ship's lounge to participate in the evening's entertainment, an 80s music quiz hosted by the program director, Eva. It was such a fun and entertaining evening. Eva had the guests singing, dancing, and having an amazing time.
Bijna steeds.
100 miles in line. 500.
Day 5 of our cruise finds us in Pauillac, France, renowned for its prestigious vineyards that are synonymous with excellence in Bordeaux. We were thrilled to embark on this shore excursion, which began with a tour of esteemed vineyards in Pauillac, including visits to Chateau Lafitte, Chateau Mouton de Rothschild, and Chateau Latour. Even though we did not do any tastings at those esteemed vineyards, we were able to view their chateaus and Pauillac's terroir, which gives these wines their distinctive flavors. Another distinguished wine region in Bordeaux is Margaux, where we visited Chateau Dauzac and did a guided tour of their vineyard and their winery and tasted some of their wines. For more information on Chateau Dauzac, I'll place the link to their website in the description. We had a wonderful experience at Chateau Dauzac, and now we're headed for a special dinner and wine pairing at Chateau Kirvan. But first, our tour guide wanted to show us Chateau Margaux, the most acclaimed vineyard in Margaux. Viking arranged a special dinner and wine pairing for all their guests at Chateau Kirvan. The event featured a 4-course dinner prepared by Viking's executive chef and paired with wines produced by Chateau Kirvan.
Cheers.
The special dinner and wine pairing was an outstanding success. We were amazed that this was Viking's first time doing this event for this cruise. The staff excelled in setting up the dining area with most of the dinnerware and accessories coming from the Viking Forseti. We are back in Bordeaux for day 6 of our cruise. Viking offered several optional excursions, but we opted to tour the city of Bordeaux on our own. Bordeaux has so many things to see and do. The city is very easy to walk around, and we felt safe in the areas we visited. The beautiful streets and impressive architecture are a UNESCO heritage site. We heard about Pointe Restaurant in Old Town Bordeaux that specializes in seafood, and because we love seafood, we had to give it a try. We ordered and savored this seafood platter, which came with an abundance of shrimp, oysters, and 2 varieties of snails. We're back on board the Viking Forseti, where I can give you a tour around the ship. This is one of our favorite places on board the ship. It's the coffee station and pastry bar, located on the 2nd floor right outside the lounge. Here you can get a cup of specialty coffee drinks such as espresso and cappuccino, hot tea and hot chocolate to enjoy with fresh pastries throughout the day. The Aquavit Terrace offers an optional dining area from the restaurant and provides a great view when dining during breakfast and lunch. The bar and lounge area is the perfect place to enjoy a cocktail while taking in the view or just hanging out with friends. Choose from a selection of books to read at the library or access your email from the computers available for guest use. Shop for books, jewelry, accessories, and signature Viking clothing at the Onboard shop across from the guest services counter. We are on day 7 of our river cruise and are ready to take a guided walking tour of Cadillac, France. Cadillac is a bastide town of about 3,000 people, and it's located not far from Bordeaux, and it's famous for its rich and cultural history. The town was founded in 1280 by Antoine de la Mothe Cadillac, a French explorer who also founded the city of Detroit, Michigan in America in 1701. Cadillac is revered by Detroit's auto industry, and the Cadillac automobile was truly named after him. The town is recognized for its historic architecture and as a center of wine production of dessert wines. Consider visiting Cadillac on a Sunday when the town hosts its outdoor market, where they sell an array of goods such as fresh produce, clothing, antiques, food, and wine. We enjoyed our walking tour in Cadillac. Our guide provided us with extensive information about this town's rich history and culture. The open market was a wonderful experience, and the foods were delicious. Whether you call this town Cadillac or Cadillac, it's truly worth visiting. Our afternoon land excursion finds us in a wine region of Sauternes, famous for producing a wine of the same name, a luxurious dessert wine famous for its sweet, rich flavor and complex aromas. As part of our excursion, we had a tour and wine tasting at Chateau Dauzac. Sauternes wine is made from Semillon, Sauvignon Blanc, and Muscadel grapes that have been affected by botrytis cinerea, which causes the grapes to become partially raisined, resulting in concentrated and distinctively flavored wines. We had a great wine tasting experience at Chateau Dauzac. It was our first time to taste Sauternes wine, and we truly enjoyed its unique flavor. We had a memorable 8-day river cruise in Bordeaux. Our destinations were amazing. The Viking tour guides were very informative about this region rich in history and culture. As wine enthusiasts, we learned so much about why this prestigious wine-growing region is so famous. As we wrap up another Viking river cruise, we felt completely satisfied with Viking's legendary service and attention to detail, which provided an unforgettable journey that we truly enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Until our next adventure, cheers!